Hello everybody! Today I'm going to be showing y'all one of my Simpsons World of Springfield playsets, and I got a few of them. So this is going to be a little series that I'm going to try, and so I'm going to show y'all these, and they are from 2002 if you've never seen them. And I got the ones that I have off of eBay, so I don't have boxes for most of them. I have a box for one of them, which when I get to it I'll show you the box and everything. And so this is one of the playsets that I have, and it is the Simpsons living room. And the thing with these playsets is that they had figures that you could buy that would work on them, and you would put them into these little connectors on the floor, and when you push the button they would say phrases from the show. And not every figure would work on each playset though, and then the figures that would, whatever phrases they said on one playset, they on a different playset would say completely different phrases, so that was cool. And so this playset, I'll show you some details on it. Let me show you some stuff. Okay, so we got the Simpsons couch, the rug, there's the little connectors, and each connector has a button, so you can put 3 different figures on here, and they can only talk one at a time. There's the famous Simpsons painting. There's a little side table with some books, telephone, lamp. There's a doorway leading to the Simpsons kitchen, and then there's a window looking outside. And then here's the back of the set. Here's the bottom. There's a speaker, battery compartment, and a switch for display, off, and demo. Display is the one that you put on to make the figures talk. Demo is the one that you can hear the figures that came with each set talk only, because each set came with a couple of figures or one. They at least came with one, but some came with 2. And so if you had it on demo, you would hear those figures talk without them having to actually be on here. But that would be all that you would hear, is just those ones. And it is from like I said, it's from 2000, and it's from Playmates. And so the 2 figures that came with this when it was brand new in the box in the store was Maggie and Marge. And then a few accessories came with the set, like the TV, cookie sheet with cookies on it, and this bag of groceries. And each figure is articulated. They can move their head, their arms, and their waist. Here's a close-up of Marge. And then there on the feet is where you put where you connect them to the floor. And so I'm going to show you, actually, hang on. Here's Maggie. Maggie only has head movement, and her head can go all the way around, except for her hair gets kind of caught on her sleeve. Okay, so we're going to put it on this. I'll show you on demo mode real quick.
Would you like to come in for tea and marshmallow squares?
See, there's Marge talking because she came with this playset.
Now it's Marge's time to shine.
That would be demo. And if you have it on display and you push one of the buttons, each playset has a certain sound that they would make for a figure not being connected correctly, or the figure not being compatible. So that is the sound that you would hear for that on this playset. So here we go. And each figure or each playset has the connector and 2 little things that hold on to the figure so they won't like fall off.
Now it's Marge's time to shine.
Oops. Okay, well, sometimes they don't connect all the way, but they're not supposed to be able to fall off.
Strawberry ice cream.
I'll show you both of these. That's the only thing that Maggie does, is that. And then here's Marge. She says a few things. Oops.
Now let's forget our troubles with a big bowl of strawberry ice cream. Would you like to come in for tea and marshmallow squares? You might say the extra ingredient is salt. Now it's Marge's time to shine. You might say the extra ingredient is salt.
Oops, sorry about that. She's kind of drunk, I guess. So that was pretty much all the ones that she says. And then I got some other figures that actually work on this. Like I have a lot, kinda, but not all of them work on these. I'll work on each set, so I got the ones that would work, and I'm gonna show you some of them. So to continue with the Simpsons family, we have Homer. And this is they had different versions of different figures, but this is the one that I was able to get for cheap because some of them are kind of outrageously expensive. So this is the Mr. Plow Homer, and his arms can move, but since his collar is right there, it kind of limits it a little bit. But he can move at the waist, and his head can move. And his hat is removable, and it just fits on nice and tight so it doesn't fall off. And on his feet, he only has one foot that has the connector.
Boy, everyone is stupid except me. Yeah, you kids gotta go to school, I gotta go to work. The only one who has it easy is Marge. Come on, TV, give me some of that sweet, sweet pap. Yeah, you kids gotta go to school, I gotta go to work. The only one who has it easy is Marge. Boy, everyone is stupid except me.
And then here is Grandpa, or Abe Simpson, Homer's dad. And this is one of his accessories. Oh, and each figure came with a few accessories, which since I got some of these used on eBay, they are missing their accessories, some of them. Like he's missing all of his accessories. I don't have none of Homer's. But I have one of Abe's. He came with this and a newspaper, but this is the only thing I received with him. So here's Abe Simpson, Homer's dad, and he can move just like the rest of them. And yes, his glasses are removable. So let's hear him talk. Kind of hard to get them on these sometimes, because you have to get it on there just right.
Well, whenever I'm confused, I just check my underwear. It holds the answer to all the important questions. When I was young, toys were built to last. I am not a crackpot. Well, whenever I'm confused, I just check my underwear. It holds the answer to all the important questions. According to this life expectancy chart, I should have been dead in 1971. When I was young, toys were built to last. I am not a crackpot. When I was young, toys were built to last.
Okay, I guess that's pretty much all he says. Okay, and then the last of the Simpsons, or actually not the last, because I have a couple more. But we got Bart and Lisa, and these are Sunday Best Bart and Sunday Best Lisa, and that's what they call them when they're in their church outfits. So here they are in their church outfits, and her hat is removable, and it has little grooves inside so it can fit on her hair and sit on nice and tight so it doesn't fall off. And they have the same movement as all of them: the hands, arms, and waist.
Be in my room. Dad, thanks for television. I can't remember what happened 8 minutes ago. I can remember. If anyone wants me, I'll be in my room. When I get married, I'm keeping my own name. It's not for being a kid. No one listens to you. I can remember. Dad, thanks for television. I can't remember what happened 8 minutes ago. Dad! I can remember. Dad! It's not for being a kid. Dad, thanks for television. I can't remember what happened 8 minutes ago.
Okay, that's pretty much all they say. And then now the last of the Simpsons family is Marge's sister Patti and Selma. And they also have the exact same articulation as everybody else. We'll give you a quick look at them. There's their connectors. And these figures, I didn't tell y'all, but the figures are like really well made. Like they're really sturdy.
Smell your husband, Marge. Or did it just get fatter in here? You are a loser, Homer. Am I wrong? Or did it just get fatter in here? When are you going to wake up and smell your husband, Marge? Yeah, help us, you fat nuts.
And that's it. They both say
When are
only.
you going to wake up and smell your husband, Marge?
They only say, both of them only say 2 phrases on this playset. Oh, and then Patti, I forgot to show her accessory. She came with this, and then she came with a few others, but this is all I was received with her. And it is a picture of Principal Skinner, and it can stand up. Oh, and then, hang on. With Lisa actually came with, I actually have her accessories because I got her brand new in the package. So she came with this offering plate that has a 30% off shake and bake coupon inside of it. And then she came with this chocolate bunny, and she is able to hold both of them. And then the only accessory I have of Bart's is this book of hymns. And then we also have Ned Flanders. And his glasses are also removable. And the accessories that he came with, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I have all of them. He came with this chef hat that says Bishop Barbecue, which has a hole where you can actually place it on top of his head. And then he came with a spatula, which can fit in his hand. And then he came with a book also. I forgot what it's supposed to say because the sticker is off of it. So yeah, I forgot what it's supposed to say. So let's hear him talk.
Or today, Sunday. Evening, neighbor. Or today, Sunday. Evening, neighbor.
And that's all he says on there. Here is Krusty and Milhouse. I'll show them together. Krusty, this is the only accessory I have. Sorry, these handcuffs don't go to him. But this is the only Krusty I have. This is Busted Krusty, that's the name of this figure. And it's from the episode where he goes to jail. So he's in his jail uniform. And that's his number thingy that he wears around his neck for the picture, I guess. And it's kind of weird to see him without his makeup. And then we got Milhouse, and his glasses are not removable. And the only accessory I have of his is this little ice cream cone that is dripping everywhere. It's kind of hard for him to hold it though. You have to like kind of wedge it in his hand. There he goes. So we'll have them say what they say on here. Krusty only says one phrase on this playset. And then Milhouse says one, or he actually says one, but he says two parts, and then he says the 2 parts together to make one. So it's kind of weird.
Hey, Bart.
See, there he is just saying, "Hey Bart," and then he'll say something else. And then sometimes he says, "Hey Bart," and then he says the other thing also.
Hey, Bart. The bakery caught
Like,
fire and all
there you go.
downtown smells like cookies. Wanna go smell? Hey, Bart. Hey, Bart, the bakery caught fire and all downtown smells like cookies. Wanna go smell?
Okay, so that's the only things that they say. And then my last two figures for the set. Sorry, the video's kind of long a little bit. The last two figures I have for that work on this set is Mr. Burns and Mr. Smithers. So here's Mr. Burns, or Mr. Burns. Here's Smithers. He's got his little name tag, his glasses, and they are removable. And he's articulated at the waist, and the arms, and the head. And there's his connector. And then we got Mr. Burns. And he's got an evil glare going on. And I like the thing about his hands moving because you can put them up and they go together. So he could say, excellent. And the accessories that they came with, I actually have all their accessories. So Mr. Burns came with a single stack of money and then 2 stacks of money on top of each other. And then he came with his pet goldfish, Mr. Blinky, inside of this bowl. And he can't come out of it. He's not removable out of this bowl. And then Smithers came with oh crap, did I not grab his other accessory? Sorry about that. I did not grab his other accessory. I don't know where it went. Oh crap. Okay, hang on. I don't see it. Okay, well, can't seem to find Smithers' other accessory, but anyways, so his other it's dying. Okay, sorry about that. So here's one of his accessories, and then he also came with this clipboard that has a list of things on it. Sorry, trying to get the focus. There you go. Oh. Okay, well, sorry about that. It's not wanting to focus. But yeah, so those are their accessories. And let me have them talk so I can show y'all. Oops, his glasses just fell off.
Hello, Simpson. My lawyers and I were in the neighborhood and thought we'd stop by.
Okay.
Homer Simpson, report for much worse duties. Homer Simpson, report for much worse duties.
Hello, Simpson. Hello, Simpson. My lawyers and I were in the neighborhood and thought we'd stop by.
Okay, so that was the 2 phrases they say. So yeah, that is them. So that was my collection of the Simpsons family living room and some of the figures that work on it that I have. So thank y'all for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and check back for more Simpsons videos because I got some more Simpsons stuff to show you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.